Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 19th to the 25th. This is for Libra, Libra rising, and Libra. Ooh, King of Cups just flipped over. Oh, wow. What a peekaboo. What a peekaboo from the universe. If that shows up in your spread, it was meant to be. We'll obviously talk about it, but I will consider it for your spread. Now, Libra and Libra moon. Libra Nation. Oh my goodness. What a way to kick off this week. You see that we do kick it off with that full moon in Aquarius. All right. So this one's really big. This is a big full moon. I've talked about this in your monthly forecast, even in your annual forecast. We're here mid-month, mid-year, when you start feeling a little bit of that squeeze. Now, this one's going to be very interesting for you when I look at what's going on. First, I want you to know it's a very potent full moon. All right. It's just not me. Everybody knows that this is a big one. And the reason why is because we've got two T-squares. It's at 27 degrees, squaring Uranus at 27 degrees. We got Mercury squaring Uranus at 27 degrees. The sun is squaring Uranus at 27 degrees. So what does that mean? Well, listen, 27 degrees, it is a mutable degree. And so expect change, but you're going to be adapting to this easily. Okay. You're going to adapt to it easily. 27 degrees. I talked about this in my last live stream. Think about, 2, 7 equals 9, right? And then the day that it's happening, August 19th, 8 plus 1 equals 9 plus 9 equals 18. 1, 8 equals 9. A lot of 9 energy here. 9 in numerology is humanity. It's the humanitarian. What are the chances? Aquarius rules humanity and the humanitarian. So there's a lot of synchronicities going on right now for the collective. 9 is a strong number. It's fulfillment too. Okay. It's fulfillment as well. 9 is linked to Mars. And as you know, Mars, in an aspect like this can bring up a little bit of conflict. Mars is a ruling planet for Aries, the god of war. So there's a little bit of, just a little bit of that squeeze I was talking about. But don't forget, Mars is also courage. It's that drive that you have to take action. It's passion as well. So, Mars will be joining Jupiter in this Saturn square. Venus is mixed up in that as well. And I will bring up some of the aspects from last week. Remember, it was a 2-part day, Sunday, Monday, or, it was a package deal there. The ones that are relevant, I'll bring them up again. But everything from last week is kind of like doing this crescendo into this, exit plan with a full moon for you. And when I say exit plan, it's because full moons not only illuminate, but they culminate. They bring things to culmination. There's also some sort of turning point. Now, this full moon in Aquarius is in your 5th house. And so, Libra, there is something here where it seems like you may have a shift with love and relationships, but also something. It could even just be a hobby of yours that you're just like, okay, I'm over it. Because we're talking about the 5th house, which is, hobbies and recreation. 5th house is also creativity, self-expression. So you could have just a different way of seeing things in this creative pursuit. Mars is active, squaring Saturn in Pisces in your 6th house. All right. So that is everyday activities. And so I'm looking at what's going on for y'all. I'm just like, okay, so I think there may be a little bit of a squeeze in terms of not only are you seeking things to change for you in terms of your routines and everyday activities, you may even feel like there may be emphasis on health and wellness and fitness and diet. Those are all part of the 6th house where Saturn is bringing a little bit of that squeeze. Pets are part of the 6th house as well. But work is the biggest thing. Okay. Like your duty, like your sense of duty when it comes to work. But remember that Mercury is squaring Uranus at this time during this full moon as well. And so that's very interesting because that's Uranus in Taurus in your 8th house. So there's a little bit more intensity in the 8th house when it comes to love and relationships. So there may be something here with love and relationships for you, okay, romantically, but with this work energy, it really could also be maybe like a business partnership as well. Something here where you're tied to it, like in a financial aspect. So could be some work stuff that comes up around this full moon. Don't forget that Uranus is actually Aquarius's ruling planet. Modern rulers, so kind of makes this full moon a little bit more potent. Mercury squaring Uranus. Uranus is all about surprises, the unpredictable. There's some shakeups, but it is breakthroughs. It's pioneering. It's your future, and so this is you breaking free from something that you really want to break free from. Okay, so use this energy, and when I say having this breakthrough, you may have to work a little bit more for the breakthrough because the sun is in Leo, the moon is in Aquarius, Mercury's in Taurus. That's 3 fixed signs. That's really strong around this time. Okay, so you've got some wiggle room, but remember what I said with, Mercury being retrograde at this time, all these 3 other planets retrograde, and then these Saturn squares. It could just be a little bit longer than you'd like, but just be flexible, be open to compromise, and you're going to be, absolutely fine. Initiate the change that you want for yourself. All right, initiate that change, that breakthrough that you seek. Okay, remember I said Aquarius is the future. Looking forward to your future. And if you want to think about what you might expect around this time, you can think back to the corresponding new moon in Aquarius that we had in February, because that's completing a 6-month cycle. And so we're moving into this new cycle. But again, this is love. This is relationships. It's family. It's children. It's, you've got your 8th house and the 5th house activated. So yeah, sex as well. There's, a lot of emphasis around that. We're all adults here. We can talk about this, but just keep that in mind. All right. Now, you see that Jupiter will be squaring Saturn on the same day. And I talked about this last week. Jupiter squaring Saturn. This is a greater benefic and the greater malefic. This is powerful. This is very powerful. This is the first Saturn square that we're going to experience. It's a series of 3. We have another one coming up December 24th and then one next year, but this is the first one. So it's going to give you a little bit of a flavor of what to expect with those other Saturn squares. But what's really interesting is that this is part of Jupiter-Saturn's story that started December 2020. Yeah. In Aquarius, they conjuncted in Aquarius. So a lot of Aquarius energy that's happening here. Again, your 5th house of love and relationships, pleasure. So again, there could be just this big shift for you, but Jupiter is optimism. Jupiter is wisdom as well. And then remember, Saturn just wants you wants you to be a little bit more disciplined. It's the planet of restrictions and limitations, boundaries and whatnot. So just know that this is still your personal growth. It's your spiritual growth, but you just might be restructuring things around this time. Okay. Now, remember, Mars is also squaring Saturn. That is going to bring that, give you a little bit closer look in terms of your passions, what motivates you. You may be really, really thinking about things and having a shift when I say things in the way that you see things. Remember, Mars is in Gemini in your 9th house. Spirituality, your belief system, how you see things, wisdom as well here. Could be something with travel involved as well as publishing and broadcasting. So remember, Venus is in Virgo, and that is in your 12th house. You're going really deep. That's a very interesting placement because, Virgo is such a mental sign, and then 12th house is so beyond the physical plane. So sure, you could be really processing things around this time. Just remember, just be flexible and you're going to be fine. A lot of spiritual energy here with Jupiter being the ruling planet for Pisces, Saturn being in Pisces. It's a very spiritual sign that does rule the 12th house. And so just trust your intuition. The 12th house is intuition. It's your subconscious intuition. It's dreams. Pay attention to your dreams around this time. You're probably going to be getting some really vivid dreams. Okay. And as you know, they tell you, they give you messages. So continue to be in touch with your higher mind, and you're going to be invincible. You're going to be staying true to your authentic self. You're going to be vibrating vibrating at this high frequency. And yeah, do that and be strong for yourself and be strong for others around you. All right. This is going to be a time where you're going to feel that love is the highest frequency. All right. Radiate, tune into that frequency and let it expand, let it guide you. You've got this light inside you. Okay. Radiate. And, you know, that light heals as well. So Thursday, August 22nd, we're moving into Virgo season. All right. So now you're going to have a lot of emphasis on your 12th house. Again, that is, like I said earlier, 12th house is very interesting. Like I said, everything beyond the physical plane is the subconscious, it's intuition, dreams, and it goes beyond that. It's facing fears as well. It's hidden enemies being revealed. This is all part of the 12th house. Self-sabotage energy is a big part of it. So really, again, just veer toward that intuitive side of yours, and anything in your subconscious that you need to unroot. This is a great time because, you know, the sun's going to be in Virgo for 4 weeks before, hey, we move into your birthday season, Libra. So sun in Virgo is very grounded. It's really it's having this focus on being productive, in terms of also in a sense of self to others. Now, this may really resonate with you because you do have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces in your 6th house. And that is Virgo's, Virgo rules the 6th house. So you have that overlap there. So, and this can be work-wise. It can be in terms of work, really getting along with your colleagues, thinking things through in terms of how should I make this work? How can I make this work? Same thing with family. If you're here for family, it could also be your squad. It could also be, you know, even a relationship. You do have your North Node and your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, but there also is definitely going to be likely some emphasis on health and fitness and wellness, as I mentioned earlier. So tap into your spirituality, go out in nature, hug a tree, get some crystals. Crystals vibrate. And I actually, it's so funny. I always have all these, you can't see them. I have so many crystals in front of me. I got really excited. I just got these new crystals come through. In case you're wondering, I got more quartz, fade-in quartz. I love quartz. I got Super 7. I got green obsidian. Anyway, maybe I'll do another live stream on crystals. Now, Venus will square Mars that same day. All right. So we know that Venus and Mars are the two cosmic lovebirds. And right here, they're they're like Rachel and Ross in one of those episodes where they're in their own apartments. They're not seeing eye to eye. Here's the deal. This is very interesting for you because remember, Mars is in your 9th house, spirituality. You've got Venus in Virgo, your 12th house, intuition, spirituality, subconscious. So very spiritual moment for you that could come up where you are having these intuitive messages about friendships, about relationships, about even situationships or whatnot. So it's really a matter of handling this energy because there may not be you may not see eye to eye in some capacity. However, if you are in a relationship, this could actually like stoke the flames. It's really interesting here. Okay. So again, it's how you handle the energy, but this is a time where you may be even thinking about the health of a relationship. All right. Is this sustainable? Is this working for me? Big questions like that. But remember, Venus is your ruling planet and Venus is very diplomatic and wants compromise. So remember, be willing to, have these conversations, but be responsive, okay? Not reactive. Be responsive, not reactive. You control your reactions. You also control your reality. Now, on the 23rd, we have Mercury sextiling Mars. Very stimulating. I love this. I love Mercury sextiling Mars. Really, really nice in terms of you might find yourself, you remember Mars is that drive and ambition and passion. So you may feel that now. And have this passion to communicate. Remember, Mercury is the messenger here. So it's also processing things and thinking things. You could just feel fueled up. You could also really be thinking about travel, maybe even long distance travel around this time. Remember, Mercury's still retrograde. So you could be thinking about going to places that really inspired you in the past. You could also thinking about visiting someone from your past on a trip, or going somewhere with someone from your past. I mean, a lot of things from the past resurfacing around this time could be very nostalgic and nice for you. All right. So you see that this week, there is that, squeeze in the beginning, but look at what happens the week after. Your ruling planet. We got Venus trining Uranus, all these beautiful surprises in love and money and creativity. You got Venus moving into your sign, okay, where it's happy in your sign. Venus thrives in your sign, all right? Mercury's going direct, so Mercury's no longer retrograde. And then Venus trining Pluto is a huge deal. And so I want to stress that for you, because this is like climbing a mountain. All right. It's like climbing a mountain. You've gone on a hike, right? It gets steeper and steeper and steeper. It seems like the path gets more narrow and narrow and narrow and narrow. But then you're ambitious. You're determined. You're going to make the top. You're going to get to the summit. You want that $1 million view. You're going to be rewarded in the end. Remember, that's why I said Saturn rewards you. You're going to reach the top up there. You've got you've got Larry David handing out stickers and Kit Kat bars, so that's what I'm saying. You're going to feel a little bit of that energy, but everything just gets so great. Okay. Everything just, it's just those energies that you work with. And then everything goes pretty much back to a place where you're happy. So with that said, Libra, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for August 19th to the 25th for Libra, Libra rising, Libra moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are welcome to. You're absolutely welcome to. Libra, let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you for August 19th to the 25th, Libra. I do a traditional cult to cross spread. It offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Libra, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here at Libra Nation. You are definitely... you make my day. You look so good. You look great today. I'm very excited to see you. What are your favorite crystals? Let's get started. Let's see what's going on. You're good. You're 1000% good. I don't even have to listen. Wow. It's nothing stopping you. Nothing stopping you this week. Remember, I talk about that hill, that when I say it's going to be steep, it's just like, that's it for you. Okay. That's it for you. But remember, it's how you handle these energies. All right. It's how you handle these energies, but you're wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get started. You got the Lovers. So when I talk about love and relationships, I mentioned you may have a big impact with that this week. There you go. The Lovers here. A lot of sexual energy, as I mentioned as well. There you go. You got the Lovers here. What's really great about the Lovers is that you've got this choice. It's in your hands. You see Archangel Raphael. He's the one that's blessing these two with this great gift of love. And it's up to them to decide what to do with it. But you see the full abundance of the sun radiating. I talked about that. So much sunlight, so much light. There's all this light in you. So this is really nice. A lot of y'all could have moved into relationships that you're really happy with. This can be career too. Remember, y'all got some career stuff. When I say partnerships and relationships and commitments and whatnot. All right. So this is really great because there is a sense of you coming into your own and having this self-love as well. All right. I mean, we really do see Trinity at play here. If, let's call them Adam and Eve. You see Adam looking at Eve looking at the Archangel. All right. That's conscious, subconscious, super conscious. All right. So, and if you want to break that down, mind, body, spirit, that's all you. That's all you. You're radiating. I love this for you. Now, you're radiating so much. You got the Knight of Swords in the heart of your spread. So this is that. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't like rabbit holes. I'm just gonna keep going. I got things to do. I got people to see. I got goals to accomplish. Okay. Nothing. This is fearless energy. All right. It's also fiery. You see the fire under this knight's feet. Knights are all about action. Remember, I said take that action. All about action. And swords of the mind. So communication, logic, thinking. So you are definitely in this zone where you're just like, nothing can stop me now. There could be some really big things that you're going after. This is such a breezy, I, okay, let's keep it like airy. Like let's keep going. Okay, so you got the Emperor in your challenge area. So remember what I said. This beginning of the week there may be or even some of these aspects not seeing eye to eye with someone. Okay, now you got the Emperor in your challenge area. It could be someone. It could be an authority figure. Remember I talked about that in your monthly forecast. Jupiter, Mars, both squaring Saturn. A lot of authority there. So there could be not seeing eye to eye with a boss or even a parent. Parental figure. Maybe even a father. The Emperor is the father archetype. This is in tarot. So, but just it's divine masculine, so masculine energy here. All right. But there's just maybe someone that you need to see eye to eye with this week because they could be, really, the Emperor lays down the laws, takes care of business, like it's his way or the highway. So that kind of energy, remember, be open to compromise. Y'all are really good at that. You're Libras. All right. Now, you also have the Ace of Wands, which I really love in your crown. Oh my goodness. Like you've got goals. You're on a mission. You're going to reach them. Okay. So there is definitely something new that you're going to be seeking this week to improve everything in your life. And when I say new, likely a lot of things that you've been wanting to do, excited to do, is a big energy coming through. There's something that almost like rooting up in your life as well. But there's also, again, just so much sexual energy in your spread. FYI, just letting you know. I mean, you've got the Ace of Wands in your crown too. And, you also got the Eight of Wands. Now, this is just boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you see all this forward momentum, but almost like light speed. Like it's like I can't keep up with you. You're amazing. You've got the Eight of Wands, which absolutely love for you. And we do also call these arrows of love. So when I say you've got a lot of love, relationships, and then sexual energy, it's really strong here. It's in astrologically too. Eight of Wands, movement, a lot of movement here. Boom, boom, boom. Like I said earlier, you got that here with the Knight of Swords as well. So wands are your passions, your ambitions. It's even a lot of creative energy. Remember I said you've got some movement there. All right. You've got a lot of movement with creativity this week. The act of creating as well. Remember I said that was coming up, and you also have the Ace of Wands. But in any case, wands are also work related, career related, profession, enterprise. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of y'all may be ready for something, and there may be something that is going to it's like you're so close to the finish line for something. Okay, that is something to look forward to. This is something to look forward to here. Now you got it. You're gonna be great. You got the Four of Wands in your future. Come on, this is amazing. Card of celebration. This is a card of a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, even success here. The Four of Wands, you even see the couple here. So speaking again of love and relationships and partnerships, it is such a big theme. It's a big theme happening for you. This is, a lot of y'all could be moving in a direction of getting proposed to, getting married, getting even, remember what I said about wands. So even maybe getting a promotion, maybe starting your business, starting a job. There's something to celebrate. It's a big milestone for you. It's a big milestone that's happening. And it could be this new partnership, this new commitment. And also, the Four of Wands is attributed to Venus and Venus and Aries. Therefore, it is an Aries card. And remember what I said earlier: the North Node is in Aries in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So, really wonderful. You are speedy. You're wow. Okay. Let's get to your stuff. There's just you're good. Libra. Y'all. What was I gonna say? If you like this reading, it would be great to I already forgot my lines. Libra, it would be great to like, subscribe, leave comments. We love doing that together. And I love y'all. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. I just started clapping for you. I don't think I've ever done that for. I don't think I've ever done that for a sign. I literally just started clapping for you. Oh my goodness. You are really good. You got to bring someone on board, but you're really, really good. You got justice. You got your own card here. So now it is clear as day. A lot of y'all. I mean, you got the Ace of Wands. You see what's in your final outcome too, right? The Ace of Pentacles. Like Okay, so you got the Lovers, you got the Four of Wands. So a lot of, I mean, you've got Justice. So when you look at your entire spread here, a lot of y'all may be moving into this marriage. Okay, there's a marriage, there's a proposal, there's something happening there. There also could be signing something. Okay, so again, that agreement energy, that commitment energy, contract energy, could be really strong. There could also be, you do have Mars and Jupiter, by the way, in your ninth house. So remember, they conjuncted last week, and that's a new cycle starting for you. So it's also legal matters. There could be something with legal matters. You got the Judge, all right? So that's why. And justice is attributed to you, the Libra card. And therefore, you are the native ruler of 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So again, really big partnership energy. This is amazing. Justice will be served. It seems like, if y'all are gonna, if you're seeking that, yeah, you're getting it for sure. Remember, this card is highly associated with karma. So you want to work with your karma. You want to work with Saturn. Saturn represents karma. It looks like you're going to be fine. You have the Two of Swords. Libra, this card is attributed to Moon in Libra. So you just got another Libra card. So this came up in your external factors area. You can see that she's blindfolded, her back to the sea, to the moon. So she's essentially turning her back to her intuition, to her emotions. Really she has to go within. She has to really make a decision here. All right. I'm not feeling it's you. I'm feeling it's the other person that maybe a little resistant or really needs a little bit more time for things to marinate. All right. It can be, and it may not even be that. It may be just someone that's in your squad or your family who's like needs a little time to think about it as well. But I'll even clarify the Two of Swords for you. Oh, you got the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting here. Very interesting. So it could be a matter of like, do we have enough money for this, or can we spend money on this? I'm going to do one more clarifier just to see if, oh, very interesting. Okay, so King of Pentacles. The potential for it to work out is like obviously amazing here. You've got the King of Pentacles, just mind, overspending. I think that was a big thing for y'all last week with Jupiter square Venus. But the big message that is coming through is that there's someone who needs a little bit more time because they need to work on their heart chakra. Okay. So, however, remember what I said about the heart. Love is the highest frequency, and that's clearly resonating with you here. But there is someone who just needs a little bit more time. I mean, it's going to work out fine with the King of Pentacles here that you got the richest king, but you see these are two people in your external factors area who are crossing off their hearts. Okay? So it's just, there may be someone that's just sitting on something a little resistant, unbudgy, but they just need to go within, trust their intuition, and connect with their heart chakra. All right. Connect with their heart chakra, and they're going to be fine, especially with that gratitude, that compassion, that love. Those are frequencies. There's like a physiological component that affects your heart, that literally makes it swell when you have those frequencies of gratitude and love. So anyway, give that person a little bit of time. Remember, they just need some time to go within. Now, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Who are you? I don't know. I mean, Libra Nation, this is amazing. You want this change more than anything. I think that's what's really fueling you. The Wheel of Fortune is luck. It's good fortune. It's, different paths opening up for you. Several different paths even. Okay. So there can be multiple paths here. Now, you also have the Ace of Pentacles. That's and this card is attributed to Jupiter, by the way. So remember, Jupiter, good fortune, good luck, expansion, and just continue to move in that direction. You got another card that is highly associated with karma. So continue to work with your karma. And then lastly, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you remember last week's reading. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles in your external factors area. And now it's in your final outcome. So it's showing up again. You're going to be good. You're going to be absolutely fine. You got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You got the Wheel. I mean, like, you are this, like, I literally clapped for you. All right. So Ace of Pentacles, final outcome. I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all have children too. That could be something you're celebrating. The birth of something, maybe someone in your family. It's showing up here. And then remember, you do have fifth house activity, which is children as well. But Ace of Pentacles, there you go. Is there something rooting up in your life? This new path, the biggest pentacle in the deck, money and wealth. It can be a new job. It can be a business you're starting. It can be something in your physical world. Remember, pentacles are your physical world as well. So it can be like a baby or a relationship or just something that you're really excited about. Anyway, you're Libra. You're amazing. You're amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I literally clap for you. This is what, okay. I'm very excited for you. Next week, don't forget, you got all these Venus trines, Venus moving into your sign. All right. So that's going to be amazing. I think that I do September next week. Anyway, we'll talk next week. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and let me know what's going on. I definitely want to hear what's going on with this. This is amazing. All right. Thanks so much, Libra. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.